r/rules horror. Posted by you/fan of rules horror. Your dreams are collapsing. We do not have much time, not at all. You are stuck in a dream that has been corrupted. Everything and everyone in that dream will turn to dust in 24 hours. Yes, you included. Unfortunately, you are stuck in a night dream, otherwise known as a nightmare. Fortunately, there is a way to override the corruption process and escape. Before I tell you about the way to override the corruption process, let me explain what a night dream is in more detail and some more information you will need. Night dreams. Night dreams are nightmares made up of basically everything that you fear. Everything fearful, impactful, saddening, sickening thing that you fear will manifest itself into a night dream as a night crawler. Note, they cannot die if the corruption happens. What are night crawlers, you might ask? Night crawlers. Night crawlers, as described before, are manifestations of things you fear. In your dream, there should be about 8. Be wary of dark lit areas and narrow spaces. Their only weakness are mirrors and light sources, flashlights, light bulbs, exit signs, etc. Location. Your location or the corrupted dream you're in is at an abandoned hospital, filled with paper, bottles of prescriptions, empty beds and graffiti marks. There are 3 stories, each having 25 rooms exactly. The hospital will smell oddly like cotton balls and fresh clothing. The hospital should have their lights on. Keyword, should. How to stop the corruption process. To stop the corruption process, you will need to first banish all of the night crawlers in your night dream, and then say I win, let me out. To banish the night crawlers, make them stare back at their reflections. Even night crawlers have fears too, surprisingly. At the moment you receive this note, it will be 8 a.m., you have until 8 a.m. the next morning to escape. Fortunately, I have prepared a rules sheet for you in advance. Do not ask how I know this place. Be careful out there, and good luck. Morning rules. 1. Do not think you're safe just because it's morning. They are watching all the time, not just nighttime. 1a. The only places that are free of any watchers is the second floor. 2. You will not feel hunger or fatigue in this dream, do not even bother looking for food supplies. 3:10 a.m. to 1 p.m. is the best time to explore, since they are resting. Look for flashlights, rooms with light, mirrors especially. Anything that's useful. 4. If at any point you hear a baby crying, check what floor you're on. 4a. If you're on the first floor, it's not safe. Run to the second floor. 4b. If you're on the second floor, you're safe. 4c. If you're on the third floor, it's not safe. Run to the second floor. The baby cannot cry at nighttime. It will be sleeping. 5. You're allowed to explore the rooms of the hospital, just not the corner rooms. Those ones are corrupted even more than a stream. 6. Never look at the windows for too long. I think you know why. Before we get to the night rules, why don't we introduce these pesky little night crawlers, Nightcrawler 1, Amelia. Amelia will be wearing a trench coat with a beret on top. She will physically look mid-20s, and be extremely lovable. She can only appear at the receptionist's desk or the third floor stairwell. Nightcrawler 2, Jack. Jack will be wearing a jacket with a fedora hat. Weird, ick, he will physically look about 30 to 35, and is temperamental and a bit aggressive. He can only appear on the first floor's surgery rooms. Nightcrawler 3, Jackie. Jackie is the twin of Jack. She will be wearing a crop top with sneakers. She physically looks 30 to 35, and is caring and likable. She can only appear in the second floor surgery rooms. Nightcrawler 4, Samuel. Samuel will be wearing a suit with a fedora hat. He physically looks 45 and has a scary egoistic nature. He can appear anywhere on the first and third floor, and will probably be the first nightcrawler you banish. Now that we have the nightcrawlers introduced, why don't we get back to the night rules? Night rules. 1. When you see Amelia at the receptionist's desk, act friendly towards her. She likes to make conversations and have someone that listens. 1a. Do not, in any way, let her know you hate her. 2. To banish Amelia, lure her behind the receptionist's desk and pull out the mirror from the broken drawer and shove it in her face. Note, literally any mirror size works. 3. When you meet Jack in the surgery room, do not act like you actually see him. He knows how people that aren't from the stream act and behave, and will test you if he knows you're in the room. Note, he's blind. 4. Be as silent as you can when you enter the surgery room. Even a small cart push will make him aware. Note: the door to the surgery room was shoved off its hinges. 5. To banish Jack, carefully but surely sneak up to him and shove a mirror shard in his face. Note: there are mirror shards all over the empty beds. Use one of those. 6. The moment you banish Jack, Jackie will be aware. Do not do the silent treatment for Jackie as well when you enter the second-floor surgery room. She will know. Note: she isn't blind. 7. To banish Jackie, you will have to run towards her and force her to look in the mirror. Note: use the mirror shard that you used to banish Jack. 8. For Samuel, it's a bit straightforward. All you have to do is walk up to him and tap him with the mirror. You do not have to force him to look. However, he can teleport. Note: the others can't. 9. Once you have banished all 4 night crawlers, you will notice that the sky is blue and the grasses are green, and that the hospital looks brand new. 9a. If that's the case, then congratulations. You have stopped the corruption process and have survived. 9b. If the hospital still looks like an abandoned one, then you probably haven't gotten all the night crawlers yet. 9c. If the sky turns red, then the impossible has become possible. You will not be able to escape. You will be stuck, forever. They will haunt you for as long as you live, and you will become one of them. I wish you the best of luck, and be careful. Next story of this video. Posted by swxttie. You have been chosen. Well, hey there, lucky one. Don't fret, you seeing this is a totally good thing. My friends don't want me to talk to you, but unlike them I dislike playing unfair. So, I'll be helping you out, because I'm just that nice. Feel free to thank me if you make it. Well, now let's get into it. There's not much time. My friends have been talking about you recently. Are you unhappy, like with life as a whole? That's the only reason they choose people. If you find yourself in any of these situations tonight, after 10 p.m., I was right and they've indeed picked you. A spider dropping onto your face from above. B. If you fall asleep, either a short sleep paralysis or a terrible nightmare awakening you. If the spider dropped onto your face from below or you don't awaken from the sleep paralysis once it gets to the foot of your bed, consider yourself done for. I'd advise you to not go to sleep to rule out the sleep paralysis death, but you cannot do anything about the spider. If one of those scenarios happened, you'll need to wait until 9:07 p.m. the next night. That's when it will begin. You should follow these rules if you want to survive, but feel free to ignore them too. It's not my job to keep you alive after all, I am just trying to help. 1. Do not believe their lies. They will appear around 9:07 p.m., they will look and act friendly and they'll know everything about your life. They will talk to you about all the things that make you unhappy, they'll tell you that they are able to fix those things if you just listen to them. They aren't though, they can only bring suffering and pain. 2. Pretend to listen to their advice. Whatever they tell you to do, just smile and nod. They might say killing your family is the only way to get out of your misery, they might tell you to cut off all your friends. It's all lies, but don't call them out on that, I'd hate having to hear more screams at night. 3. Do everything they tell you to do. It'll be difficult, but what they will do to you if you refuse will be 1,000 times worse. They'll tell you to rip out your teeth, slit your wrists, kick a wall with skewers under your toenails, you get the gist. They won't allow you to refuse, so just do it. 4. Don't talk about anybody you know. If you do, they'll be chosen next. 5. Kill yourself if you can't handle it. Once you are notified of being chosen you can kill yourself to avoid the pain they'll cause you. I'll get to keep your soul, but no worries. We can be friends. Smile. 6. Do not make them mad. Please avoid making them angry. They'll get pissed off if you A. Call them out on their lies. B. Try to run away or attack them. C. Don't do what they tell you to do. D. Talk about me in any way. If you made them mad, call my name 3 times and I'll take you with me. Don't worry, I'll tell you my name once you need it. The talking about your life thing will continue until 1 a.m., then they will tell you to do different things until 8 a.m. Should you make it through the night, they will leave politely and give you a gift on their way out. Those are the different gifts you might receive, and what they mean. A scented candle. You're safe, they are satisfied with you and will leave you alone. B. A clean deer skull. They think you need more advice from them. They like you, but they'll return another night. This can be a week or years after, just know that they'll be back. C. A bloody deer skull. You haven't angered them, but they are annoyed with you. They'll return the next night with much more painful tasks for you to do. They'll also stay for 1 day and 2 nights. 9:07 p.m. to 8 a.m. the day after the next day. D. A severed human head. Although they stayed composed during their visit, you have angered them severely. They will take your soul with them for eternal suffering in the next week. D1. A severed human head of a person you love. Good news, you'll enjoy endless pain together. Smile. I don't think they'll like you anymore after learning who caused their soul to be tortured for so long, though. Good luck.